better. So I'm here with the lovely Lesley Green here today. And Lesley, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I will. I'm Lesley Green. My company is Wellbeing Blyth, and I'm an holistic coach and a healing facilitator also.
Fantastic. And you do lots of different modalities as well, don't you?
Yes, I do. I do Reiki healing, crystal chakra balancing, hypnotherapy, past life regression, reflexology, Indian head massage. Recently trained in Swedish body massage, and also I do tarot card and oracle card readings.
Fantastic. Well, what an amazing array of things that you do. And yeah, we'll dig into that a little bit deeper as we continue talking. So I've got my questions here. So Lesley, when and how did you start? What drew you to this type of work?
I've grown up in the countryside, so as a kid I would just go outside and use nature as my natural healer and friend. Still do now, like to go outside a lot, and I've always drawn on nature's energy. So it's been a natural progression through my life to learn all about it, and it's just been a life's purpose. I've been guided to continue to do this.
Fantastic. And you mentioning nature, I mean, your place where you've got a wonderful healing room, and it's surrounded by nature, and it's a real nurturing environment to go to.
Yeah, people say that it's like going for a mini retreat when they come for a treatment. It's not rushed. I also allow plenty of time for the treatments, and there's lots more that goes on in the treatment room.
Yes, yes, because you're not just a reflexologist or not just a therapy giver, a treatment giver. There's a whole depth and a level of caring and energetic awareness that you have about when you're working with people. You instinctively know what it is that they need out of your range of treatments that you can offer.
Absolutely. I find sometimes that people do contact me, and I do know what they're feeling. I sometimes feel their physical or emotional status, which gives me an insight into when they do come for a treatment, what treatments to offer, and we work on an energetic level as well as an actual physical level doing the treatment. So I'm really interested in the energy medicine and making people feel well in the whole.
Yes, yes. And I know these things because I've come for treatments with Lesley and it's been amazing. Yes.
I love doing it too, so I get as much positive feedback from helping people that come and visit my treatment room.
And that really comes out, you know, your love and your passion and your caring for what you do. Yes. That really comes out when when you're there for a treatment. So what trainings have you done?
Initially, I've done the Reiki levels 1, 2, and 3. That was the start of my journey. Then I've gone on to do reflexology, Indian head massage at the local college. Um, Crystal chakra balancing is what I learned through doing the Reiki Masters level. Let me have a look at what else I do. I've forgotten.
Because also, I remember you have a level of interest in each subject, so you don't just like go to the training and learn the stuff. It's you dig deeper.
I've actually been a client of all the modalities first and foremost. Gone and had some healing for myself, and then thought, wow, that is amazing. How can I learn to do that? So once you've healed yourself, then you can use your experiences to then help other people. So I've kind of like gone on that sort of level. I've done hypnotherapy qualification, and past life regression has also been a massive interest of mine since I was a kid. And so I had to learn that modality also. And I feel that past life regression, you can be regressed, but it brings healing to the present life. And that's been a case for myself. I've had some past life regression experiences, and they've profoundly helped with a current situation in this life and shed some light on it. And I feel that my clients that come for past life regression, afterwards we can talk and we can piece those together, and then they can clear their path for the next step.
Fantastic.
The other qualifications that I've done is the Access Consciousness bars with.
Of course, yes.
That was
Which
amazing.
is one of the best ones, yeah.
that was amazing. Totally enjoyed that one, and again, that's one of the modalities that I offer my clients. And I've recently done a Swedish body massage qualification. That was from popular demand from my current clients saying, do you do massage? And I found that is for healing hands. Again, it's all part of the healing side of things. And I also did some mediumship training as well, and learned how to do the tarot cards from a theoretical point of view. I've always had an interest in tarot and oracle cards, and again, that's another modality that I can bring in to help some of my clients that visit.
Fantastic. Yeah. So when you started out in business, did you have any reservations about working this kind of business?
Yeah, I suppose the main thing was that it was not in the mainstream. I'd sort of worked in other ordinary jobs, as you want to call them, and it was a real leap of faith to choose to do this as a full-time profession. And I'm also quite remote, so I don't have clients that walk past my door. They have to be sourced through word of mouth and referrals, and through the social media that I use. So yeah, just the client flow and the cash flow kind of thing as well, the regular. So I've stepped off the regular work treadmill and go in it alone.
And the safety and the security that comes with that.
Absolutely.
And also the the social side, because when you're out socially and you say, oh, I'm an accountant or I'm this, then people are like, oh good, I can put you in this box, whereas doing something like we do is
I've gone from seeing people locally in my local village to say, what do you do? And they're like, what do you do? To actually, a few years later, a lot of the local people are my clients now. So as well, saying, oh, go to Lesley, she'll help out.
Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, so my next question is, what were your biggest obstacles to setting up in business and getting where you are, and how did you overcome them?
I think because I feel that I'm guided to do what I do, there doesn't seem to have been any major obstacles.
Because you're very good at being aware of that guidance and just going with it, rather than a lot of us, we might have an awareness of the guidance, but we don't have the courage to really follow it.
So just as an example, I didn't have a healing space or a treatment room, so I looked at renting a space and went round all the local places and checking out prices, and where nothing actually felt quite right. So I had a bit of an epiphany, as you might call, and I thought, I need to build one. So I dug up the back garden, got a local builder in, and he built me a treatment room, which was in the perfect location, and it just felt so right. So again, just following that intuition. So that's really not
great courage to take that leap of faith, which so many of us are afraid to. Even take a small step.
It's about the trust.
Leap.
I think it's about the trust, about the information that you're receiving, and to just dive in.
So someone who's actually living her purpose and really following her own, your own holistic medicine, you take it and you do it.
I practice
living,
everything.
Breathing, yes.
I absolutely practice everything that I share with my clients, and I use it in my everyday life. I go for treatments regularly myself as well. So I and living and breathing.
Walking the talk, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Very
little
cool.
scary at times, but it's loads of fun. I really, really enjoy it. And I know that I'm on my right path.
Fantastic. So what would you say is the most frequent challenge that clients come to you with? Do you have a something that comes up more frequently, and how do you solve that? Or is each case unique?
I think because it's what I do is still considered a bit of a niche market, I suppose, and people are quite reluctant to spend money on their well-being. So I think people that do visit me are desperate at times, where they've tried other avenues, and they just say, Lesley, just can you help me with something? So really, it's about people's self-awareness about their self-care. So that's probably quite a regular topic that runs through a lot of my clients. But once they've tried it and they know that the benefits that they get, then they're on board then about their self-care and well-being. So it's about the client's side of it, really.
Brilliant. And finally, the last question I've got for you is how can we find you, and what kind of what do you now offer, and how can people get in touch with you?
I'm on Facebook as Wellbeing Blyth. I've got a website which is Wellbeing Blyth. I'm on Twitter, LinkedIn. You can find me on my number or email.
So I'll put all these details in.
Yeah, so there's many ways that I can be contacted through social media and all the usual phone calls or emails, etc., which get checked regularly, so I get back to people straight away, and then you can book in.
Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me here today. And yes, so I will put all the links in, and if you want to get in touch with Lesley, then you can do so in the links below.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lesley. Bye.
Bye.